All right, today we read Deuteronomy chapters 3 and 4. And in these chapters, Moses is speaking to the children of Israel, and he's recapping everything that happened, and he's telling them what will happen, and he's reinforcing what they must do. And he kind of reinforces repeatedly for them not to commit idolatry. And I won't ruin it for you if you haven't read it, but that is something that is a stumbling block for Israel repeatedly. So, and we saw that in the wilderness as well. It's kind of the first thing that they did when Moses was taking too long up on the mount, was they told Aaron to create a idol for them to worship, and he did, and it was a very bad thing for them. But thinking about this from a biblical application to my life, I know from, learning and personal experience that putting things before God is not just for God, it's for me, because when I put other things before God, they do become a stumbling block for me. But when we put God first, everything else falls into place. We really need to keep, as Christians, we really need to keep God at the center of our lives and always put Him first, and He takes care of the rest. So I hope that inspires whoever's listening to this today. If that message was for you and you needed to hear that today, I know I always need that reminder. So always appreciate those reminders. And then God kind of reinforces. He actually, I feel like, I guess I'd have to look this up, but it seems like Moses is prophesying about what happens to them, because I've read through the Bible quite a few times, and it sounds very parallel to what happens to Israel when in the book of Daniel. So but if you haven't read it, I don't want to ruin the details for you. But it seems like Moses is prophesying, and he's telling them that they have a way out. Even if they do fall, God provides a way for them to get restoration, and that is by seeking God and seek Him with all your heart and all your soul. And when you do, and when you turn away from your sin and you repent, God is merciful, and He forgives us, and He, restores us. It may take quite some time, as it did for Israel, as we go forward in our reading, but it's really beautiful. I love that, and love the message from today. Would love to hear your thoughts. If you're inclined to comment what stood out to you and what you're thinking about from the reading today. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you have an amazing day.